A husband just tried to wake his wife up for breakfast.
Oh, leave me alone.
Stop, leave me alone!
That's when she realized something felt seriously off. By the time she got to the hospital, she was sleeping 20 hours a day and running a fever on top of that. Doctors first suspected a brain tumor. They ran blood work and an MRI. Everything came back clean, but she kept getting worse. She started having seizures. She couldn't even write her own name anymore. Then another doctor asked had they checked her chest? Her mom had died of breast cancer, so paraneoplastic syndrome was on the table. Thank God, after a thorough exam, no cancer was found. And just like that, the doctors were back to square one. Then new symptoms started showing up. She was having hallucinations, seeing hundreds of spiders crawling on her arms, biting her. The medical team dug in, and her symptoms looked almost identical to African sleeping sickness. But she'd never set foot in Africa. Plus, that disease spreads through blood and sexual contact. So that got crossed off the list. The closest match was tularemia. Both diseases can be deadly. So to nail down the diagnosis, the doctors had to go ask her directly.
Have you ever had an affair?
Of course not.
You sure?
I love him.
She answered without hesitating. So the team moved forward treating her for tularemia. But right after they gave her the medication, she went into shock. There was only one explanation. Whatever she had, it wasn't tularemia. House had no choice but to examine her himself, then pull the husband aside and tell him the truth. The husband didn't want to believe it. Not that the woman he loved had betrayed him, and definitely not that someone would rather die than come clean. But then he thought about the years he'd spent locked up. He told the doctors to go ahead, treat her for African sleeping sickness. Sitting at her bedside, he was a mess inside. Part of him just wanted her to get better. The other part couldn't bring himself to accept what she'd done. Maybe it was the power of his love. But slowly, she started to turn a corner. The truth was written all over the room. He got up and walked out, left her lying there in that hospital bed, drowning in regret.